Psychologists tell us that analyzing people's fears and nightmares can tell us a lot about how they're really thinking and feeling. Time and time again, two of the most common nightmares and fears that people have are of public speaking and of finding themselves suddenly naked at inappropriate times in public. Don't worry, I'm not going to demonstrate the naked one. Why would it be that people's most common fears are of public speaking and of being naked inappropriately? Psychologists tell us that the connection is actually quite obvious. What are we really afraid of? What's fueling those fears? It's actually a fear of vulnerability, an insecurity to show people who we really are. Why? Because if they see us, the good, the bad, the ugly, the blemishes, the imperfections, the anxieties, the hopes, the dreams, they might not like us. They might not like what they see. What are the key emotional factors fueling these kind of fears? I think at our core, we all want to be loved. We all want to be liked. Dr. William Glasser says that after Maslow's hierarchy of needs, of needing food and shelter and clothing, what we really want, what we really desire, what we really need is to love and be loved. Happiness and relationship expert and modern TED guru, Dr. Brené Brown, tells us, interestingly, that vulnerability is actually the foundation of intimacy. Harvard psychologists go on to say that the number one factor in long-term happiness for a couple is the ability to be honest, to be open, to build a relationship based on seeing everything. And I think intuitively, we all know this to be true. We all in our core desire for our beloved to see us, to desire us, to know who we really are. And we also want the same. We want to see people for who they really are. We want them to trust us with their souls and everything that entails. Sounds great on paper. Why then, in practicality, is it so hard? Why is it hard to show people who we are? Besides the fear of being rejected, what's actually fueling our fear of being naked before people? I believe that if we can understand this critical puzzle, we can help uncover how we can build really meaningful relationships, how we can choose to show people who we are appropriately in the right time, in the right place, and choose to love them anyway. Before we can understand the how, let's try to understand the why. Then together, we can come up with some practical tools and solution and a roadmap forward how we can understand and achieve this lofty goal of showing people who we are, building relationships based on trust, intimacy, desire, and most importantly, truth, honesty.